Hi, everybody. Welcome to My Other's Keeper. Welcome to
Hi.
Friday Game Day. This is the first one in a while. I've been busy going off on weekends to sell my art. So this is great. Oops.
Yep.
Hang on. There we go. Was I echoing or was it just me?
Would have been just you.
Okay. Hey, Sam.
Hi.
How you doing?
If I suddenly disappear, I have to switch to my phone. It's because my battery on my laptop died because I can't charge it in the living room.
Oh, no. Okay.
If
That's
we
okay.
have anything plugged in or turned on, the AC goes down, the breaker flips.
Uh-oh.
And you need that for sure. What's the temperature there today?
I don't know. Let me look. I try to not look because it just scares me.
And
It got
here's
up to,
Crystal.
I think it got up to feels like 43 yesterday.
Oy, oy,
Oh my
oy.
goodness.
Oh,
According to the computer, it says it's 25 out there right now.
Yeah, and feels like 31. And it does. Because it is muggy as heck.
yeah.
Did you guys get storms last night?
Yes.
Yeah. I have visitors today.
Hello.
Oh, here, hold on.
Who's this lovely one?
That is Trigger, the golf course dog.
So cute.
He got in my car when I stopped in with a drink for Kirk, and I'm like, Kirk, let's just take him home. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
He comes home a lot with Kirk at lunch. And he's pretty much, other than him and Benny running around and playing for 2 minutes, he wouldn't drink water at the shop. He came in here and drank half of an ice cream pail.
Hey, Mama.
So.
Can we hear you?
Who knows? Can you hear me?
Absolutely. Yep. Good.
Hey.
Good to see you, Marilyn.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Remember how I said I had the trivia game?
I can hear everyone. Is it?
No, you're supposed to be able to hear everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
In the confusion of teenager, I don't know where the trivia game went.
I have to go out because for some reason I'm hearing all this double.
That's because you have YouTube turned on. You need to turn YouTube off now that you're on to the other one. Hello, Alfonso.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good.
Excellent. Good to have you. Eventually, my mom will be back on, I think. She had to turn off YouTube. She's not technically that savvy, let me tell you. She's a wonderful woman, but yeah.
She's doing better than the lady I'm typing stuff for. I have tubs like this big, 2 of them, and then another stack like this of typed out documents. As in on a typewriter, or she had somebody type them but not save them, so I have to retype them all. And then somehow form them into a book. Because she's writing her 3rd book. And I'm like, cool. How did I get myself into this?
You're too nice.
Interesting.
Yes. So, Alfonso, tell us a little bit about yourself. We all know each other here.
Yeah.
We don't know a lot about you.
Well, I'm in Colorado, even though I'm originally from New Mexico. I've only been in Colorado 6 years. And I play the piano, harmonica, banjo, guitar. I got my own recording on CD and vinyl. I got my channel.
Nice. Okay, so you're the one who plays all the different instruments. It's not other
Yes.
people joining you.
Right, they're my clones, so I got myself cloned.
Ah, I see. I see.
Yeah.
So, Mom, Alfonso has just joined us. He's from Colorado, and he's a musician who is, are you legally blind or are you
Yes.
profoundly blind?
Legally blind.
Legally blind.
Alfonso, I'm legally incompetent to be on YouTube. Everything is still echoing. I have to go.
Okay.
Okay, Rebecca's trying to log on, but apparently she has to download stuff. I
The StreamYard app, probably.
Ah.
I think I have to go let a dog out. I'll be right back.
Okay.
We're all going in and out. The heck?
There we go.
So the music that I like to play, I like to play the old time gospel, old time country western, the old Mexican music, the old traditional
Wonderful.
Mexican.
Excellent.
I'm
Yes.
old style, like.
Yeah.
You heard on my video, like play the old time.
Yes.
Western.
Yeah, I love your hymns. Like when you play the old time gospel music.
Yes.
Beautifully done.
Thank
Beautifully
you.
done.
I feel nobody plays that stuff anymore.
I know. Churches these days are going to much more modern music. And the hymns are kind of going by the wayside up here.
Yeah. They don't use hymn books anymore.
I know. See, all of us, the others of us here on the channel are all from Canada. And so we have a slightly different style of worship up here than what you will see down in the churches in the South.
Right.
But when I say in the South, I don't necessarily mean deep South.
Right.
But south of the 49s kind of thing.
Our church is kind of doing a lot of music that is very Southern gospelish though right now.
Yeah, well,
are you?
Southern gospel. It's the old hymns. Southern gospel is more like country western, country gospel. That's
we're doing a whole bunch of weird stuff because we're one of 5 churches in all of Canada for our denomination that is test piloting music for our new hymn book, our digital hymn book. So we're doing all kinds of weird things. Like we did a song a couple months ago from what is her name? Buffy St. Marie? Is that it? Buffy Sue St. Marie? Buffy St. Marie, yeah. Yeah,
St.
her.
Marie's the city.
Yeah. And it was very powwowy type music, so it was very weird and awkward for those of us who didn't grow up with that type of music because it's all like very offbeat, weird. Yeah, it was and when the majority of our group of worship team are in their 70s.
Oh boy.
It was quite the challenge.
Yes.
Well, I could tell you, going to church 20 years ago, I used to play in the Spanish. I used to play in the Catholic church, grew up Catholic and all that, and I have more experience playing in the Spanish church, and I played with older folks, people who are like in their 50s, 60s, 70s, sometimes 80s. People in the choir.
Yeah.
I was always the youngest one in the choir playing the piano.
And the older we get, the harder it is to change.
Absolutely.
I think, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 other moments I might disappear. One will be random dogs in an outing, and the other is when Sandra and Christine show up to get Christine's stuff, which 3:30 or more. I don't know.
Could be any time. Okay.
Well, I don't know if they're coming right after her program, which she gets done about 3:30 and it's about 6 blocks away, or if they're going home for I don't know.
Okay.
So
Mom,
my
do you
mute
have
has
2
suddenly
windows
disappeared.
open on your phone?
Hmm?
Mom, do you have two windows open on your phone? Have you frozen? It looks like she might have frozen, or else she's looking very intently down at the screen. I'm going
She
to
is.
remove her. There we go. Oh, woohoo! Yeah.
I
might
Yeah,
actually
On
get some
each
of
card
them.
is Stranger Things, but
absolutely.
I've watched
Oh,
it
that's
on
awesome.
I'm
Oh,
more
here
like,
we go. Alfonso's collection, country gospel. Yes.
oh, very cool.
Very
more-
cool. Ooh. And do you play banjo as well, Alfonso?
Yes.
I love
Oh,
banjo.
Banjo is
Oh,
awesome.
love banjo. You cannot be sad when listening to a banjo. You can't. Oh, you're my favorite human being right now.
Let me plug it in.
Damn, I miss Starbucks.
Now you can hear the
I-
banjo, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
One of my favorite songs I like to play in the banjo is "Make Me a Channel of Your Peace." Also
Ah,
known
okay.
for the prayer of Saint Francis.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you so much, Alfonso.
Hey, thank you. Well,
That
Um,
was pretty.
I started
yeah.
learning banjo in 2020 during the pandemic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
Wow.
lucky to get the banjo like half price. We could do they usually start around $400 and up.
Wow. Okay, so are we ready to play some trivia? That's a resounding silence.
Yes.
Yay.
Am I on echo again?
No, I don't know if you're on echo again. you have two tabs open on your phone, Mom?
I don't know. Yeah, I am. I'm on Echo again. I am. I don't. I may have. I thought I closed everything.
Hmm.
I'm going to leave.
Okay. Sorry it didn't work so good, Mama. All right. So, let's start with Sam. Are you going to do the trivia or am I today?
How about I can do some and you can do some? We could alternate,
Sure.
and then you
That
can
works.
take over if I have to disappear.
Sounds great. Okay, so you start out. So Alfonso, Samara has some 1980s trivia cards
Okay.
from Trivial Pursuit.
Oh yeah,
Back
that
to
won't
the
really
80s.
help. You can't see. Huh. Yeah, it's a
I may not
1980s
be.
Trivial
I may not
Pursuit.
be. I'm more familiar with the 50s and 60s. You know.
That's okay. We're terrible at the Trivial Pursuit too, so don't
We
feel
are
bad.
terrible. Yes, you will not do badly. We are awful. Yes,
But we have fun doing it.
we have a lot of fun being awful.
All right. In what scary extraterrestrial sci-fi movie does Private Hudson whine, "Game over, man! Game over"? In what scary
War Games?
extraterrestrial sci-fi movie does Private Hudson whine, "Game over, man! Game over"?
I
Mm.
don't know.
I remember the line, but I don't remember what it's from.
Is it from War Games?
Am I looking? You have a guess, Crystal? Oh, Mama's back too.
Mama, you back?
Who
Still
knows?
echoing.
I don't know.
We just love your smiling face, so it doesn't matter.
Sorry, I
Her
missed half
first-
the question.
I'll repeat it. In what scary extraterrestrial sci-fi movie does Private Hudson whine, "Game over, man! Game over"?
E.T.
I don't know.
It's Aliens.
In Aliens. Okay, that was actually going to be my next. That was going to be my Alien. Was going to be my next one, not Aliens.
I can hear the line in my head, but what movie is it from? It's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
a Stargate movie.
Sigourney Weaver. That's all I know.
All right. What sitcom featured Tom Hanks and Peter Scolari playing characters that dress as women so they can live in a women's only hotel?
Dressing as women so they could live in a women's only. Tom Hanks and Peter Scolari.
Or
And these are all
Scolari?
80s?
It's Scolari.
Yeah, 1980s.
I thought Tom Hanks was from the 50s.
Tom Hanks? No.
No.
Oh, I was getting confused with the country singer Tom Hanks.
So this
Huh.
is the actor Tom Hanks from
Oh,
things
okay.
like Big and Forrest Gump.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Oh, gracious.
And the
I have no
Mr.
idea.
Rogers' Neighborhood thingy. All right, so
Yeah.
it is Bosom Buddies.
Oh, gracious, yes. Yep. I thought that was a movie, though. I didn't realize that was a TV show.
Maybe it started as a movie and then did episodes.
Maybe.
A lot of TV shows in the 80s ended up having movies attached to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, guys, we might get this one
All right.
because it's music. We might actually get it though. Which moody Eurythmics song proclaimed "Everybody's looking for something"?
I've got it in my head. I cannot think of the title. Oh, man.
Sing through it. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them
Some of them want to.
Brian says sweet dreams are made of these.
That's right, Brian. You are right. Ah. Okay. Brian, do you want to come on screen or do you want to stay in the chat? It's entirely up to you, my friend. Midnight Cowboy. Nope, that's not it, Mama.
We've also said, for those of you who aren't on with us, if you just don't want to be seen, you can do this and turn your camera off.
Brian says his head is full of useless information.
Well, that's good. That's helpful. That's okay. Look how not me my background is, Kim. Do you see what is on the wall behind me?
I see this. That is very tidy.
No, but do you know what those are? They're all
What are
hunting
they?
trophies. They're like coming in like
funny.
first place for biggest deer and stuff.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Brian.
Brian!
Yeah, my head is full of useless information, so.
Yes, I just say I'm full of it. Trivia, that is.
We need Rob here too, and the two of them could compete.
Oh, yeah. Brian
Okay.
and Rob would do really well head to head.
Okay, well,
No, because he's really good at useless information too. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And not, like, I don't mean that in a mean way or a bad way.
No.
That's the kind of information I retain is usually useless.
I'm tracking.
All
All right, here we go. What actress kickstarted the home workout craze with her first workout video in 1982?
Jane Fonda.
Suzanne Summers.
Nope. Jane
Yeah.
Fonda.
Jane Fonda.
Yep.
Video workout.
Yep.
Yep.
Jane Fonda is correct.
Crystal, you're a little too young for that one.
Yeah. In
Hello, Leo.
1981, which world famous fashion icon wore a wedding dress designed by David and Elizabeth Emanuel? Yeah, because I'm up on my designers. Nope.
The fashion icon
Okay.
wore.
Who's a fashion icon in
Princess Di.
1981? Yeah, that's a good point.
Princess Di.
That's the only
Should we
one
go
that
with
I
that?
can think of.
Yeah?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay,
I know. Madonna.
Mm,
it is Princess Di.
there
Good
you go.
job.
Princess Di.
Yep.
Okay, does anybody watch
Pulled that one right out.
Stranger Things? Does anybody
Pardon?
watch Stranger Things?
No.
Anybody?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't
Okay,
Katie
that's-
Lang.
Half of one episode.
Yeah, I've watched half of one episode too. I'm just gonna skip the
yeah.
last question on every card then, because that's the Stranger Things category.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And since we're not gonna get it, it's okay, hold on.
Alfonso's giving us the soundtrack to our game today.
I like it.
Yes.
All right, here we go. In what 1984 movie do the Eckert brothers defend Colorado from invading Soviet soldiers?
Spies Like Us. No?
That's too new. I think that's too new.
Red Dawn.
Red Dawn. Okay. We're going to trust Brian on this one.
Yeah. I'm going with the Brian
I
answer.
saw that movie a bunch.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah,
Brian,
I saw that movie
you're
a
at that
bunch.
very point. Can I be like Drew Carey here? And that is 1,000 useless points to Brian.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
The games are made up and the points
What?
don't matter.
Exactly. What talent show featured entrants such as Adam Sandler, Alanis Morissette, Tiffany, and Sharon Stone. What
Talent.
talent
Would
show?
that be Star Search?
Yeah, that sounds about the right time frame.
Mm-hmm. What Kim said.
Ding, ding, ding. A million
I
points
got
to
one.
Kim.
Woohoo! I finally got one.
Okay,
Yes, I'm a
if we
little too
don't
excited.
all get this one, guys, just reading this one, if we don't all get this, we're all fired.
Oh, okay.
Everyone should get this one. When does Corey Hart wear his sunglasses according to his 1984 song?
At night.
At night.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah,
Like I said, we're all fired if we don't get that one.
exactly. Well, actually,
All right.
the Americans might be excused because Corey Hart's Canadian. So I don't
but
know.
That was his only hit here. That was his only hit here.
That was the only one? Okay. Yeah.
He may have had another one, but that's the only one that everybody remembers.
That
Yeah.
is a
And
good
I-
point, though, Kim. That
Yeah,
is
I
a good
even
point, though.
I even knew Canadian, so that shows how popular that song actually was here in the States.
Awesome.
There's also the fact I might not know a lot of this stuff because I wasn't allowed to listen.
Uh-oh.
You know,
There is that. Whoop, Crystal. There we go.
but
That's a little tricky. That makes it tricky.
that wasn't
Yes.
me.
In
It was partially you.
1983,
Oh,
In
in
1983.
1983, what actor uttered the line, "Go ahead, make my day"?
Tom Cruise. Come on. Who else knows it?
It's either that would be
Sounds like it.
Al Pacino.
Nope. Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood.
Dirty
Yeah.
Harry. Yeah.
That would be 73 though. That would be like 72, 73 when he did those movies. Of course, he did a lot of Dirty Harry movies during the 80s too.
He sure did. Yep.
Yeah,
You're right,
Make My
Mom.
Day.
It was Clint.
Speaking of which, has everybody seen The Mule with Clint Eastwood in it?
Yes.
Oh my god,
That
that
was
movie's fire.
so good.
I have whining and barking at my door. I'll be back in a moment.
All right.
It's your turn for a question, Kim.
I have not watched like TV and movies in a long time.
Okay. The Mule is maybe 3 years old or something like that.
I'd heard of it. Yeah, I knew it was out.
Okay.
Oh no, the last movie I watched all the way through was Dune Part 2.
Oh, wow.
was
That's a
actually
while
last-
ago.
Back
Okay. Don't worry, Becca Jean. The rest of us really suck as well. So we're relying on Brian for his random knowledge. So feel free, come on and join us. Okay, so here's a question. Who starred as Ben Stiller's seriously intimidating yet cat-loving future father-in-law in the 2000 comedy Meet the Parents? Who starred as Ben Stiller's seriously intimidating father-in-law in the 2000 comedy Meet the Parents?
I can see him in
I
my
know the
head.
guy's name. It's right on.
It's like they all.
My brain-
Niro.
Yeah.
De Niro.
Yeah. De
De
Niro.
Niro.
De Niro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro played that. Rob De Niro. That's right, Mama. Okay, what song? Oh, here's Becca. Oh, we got it. There we go. Hey,
Hi,
nice
Becca.
to see you. Yes. Okay.
I'm not very
which-
good with movies now.
That's okay. Are you better with music?
I listen to a lot of unusual music. I
Unusual
don't know
is
about
okay.
I'm not very good about the mainstream popular stuff.
Depends
Okay.
on what
So,
era you're talking about. The new stuff, music. I haven't listened to mainstream radio in years. So,
Yeah,
okay. Did you
I have
listen to music?
teenagers.
So do I. Or I did, yeah. So what song by Daniel Powter was the Billboard hit of 2006 and was also featured as a goodbye theme song on TV?
It was on Grey's Anatomy,
don't know.
Nope.
wasn't it?
No, it
Am I
was
thinking of a
on.
different one?
It was on. Like not The Voice. It was on American Idol.
Yeah.
My daughter would actually know this answer. She's right in the other room.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Is it that Had a Bad song?
She watches a lot of Grey's Anatomy.
Ah, yes. It's I Had a Bad Day. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I know that song. Because I've
Yes.
heard it before.
Okay. So Becca, are you good with 1980s trivia?
I guess I'm not very good at trivia anymore. Like, I have
Good, you sung.
That's okay.
brain exercises. There we go.
That's okay. We're all good. That's my mom,
Right, so-
by the way, down in the bottom.
Hi.
Her name's Mama or Mary Lynn, whichever you prefer. All right, so we're back into the 1980s. Go for it, Sam.
Hey, the younger folk in the crowd aren't going to get this. But us older people will, and I'm including myself in that one. Crystal, I'm not sure. You might be on the border. Where would a card catalog system most often be found? A toy
Library.
and game store, a library, or a
Good.
gym?
Dewey Decimal System.
Toys.
Library.
It's in the library. Yeah, you're
The
right.
Dewey
It had a Dewey
Decimal.
Decimal System. Yep, it was the Dewey Decimal System, but the card catalog was in the
Oh
library.
man, I remember that when I was in elementary.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The original Google search.
Exactly what I was
Yep.
thinking. Yep.
I actually, I remember actually looking. It was the late '80s. We did a tour at the library at the one of the local colleges, and they had the CD-ROMs, early CD-ROM catalogs, and we were just
Oh
so
wow.
fascinated by it. And spit out these freaking dot matrix printer, spit out the freaking print out
Hey,
whatever
guys,
you needed.
I have to look up for the stuff I'm typing how to reference a microfiche.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Microfiche.
Yes, I remember microfiche.
I love typing stuff for Flow. It's like, when is this
Oh,
from?
like the microfiche or microfilm.
I actually
Yes. Yep.
looked. I had
Microfilm,
to
that's
use
right.
one microfilm. Yeah, microfilm. They have at the library at the ECA had actually some of my stuff published on it. So, anyway, I left my train of thought.
That's cool.
I remember those.
Yeah.
Yep.
Our,
Yep.
our little school just had the card catalog, didn't have the microfilm.
Yeah.
When you had to look up like a certain page from the newspaper.
From like 50 years ago, and you had to go, and you had to move really, really slow because the images were like this big.
Yeah.
So, yes.
All right, here we go. Where do Jennifer Jason Leigh's and Phoebe Cates' characters work in Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Oh boy,
Las Vegas.
it's a high school.
I know it was
I'm
a park.
thinking that
Like,
No, it's a real high school.
it's about a high school. It's in the it's in a
yeah,
restaurant.
they were.
I don't
Yeah, they
remember
work
where
in
it
a,
is.
like a burger joint. I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know the
been
name.
years since I've seen
I
that
haven't
movie.
ever watched this show.
Yeah. It was very
No.
risque at this time.
The answer is a mall pizza parlor.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Mall pizza parlor. Okay.
Okay, now we head to a sports question, sort of.
Woohoo.
Sort of not. The cap of which city's baseball team could be found on Tom Selleck's head throughout the run of Magnum PI?
New York
Wasn't that
Yankees.
Boston.
Wasn't that Cleveland?
Boston.
Was it Boston? Okay. We'll
It's,
follow Crystal here and say
I
Boston.
watched that show. I watched that
I
show
can see the hat.
religiously, and I
It's not-
cannot
I don't think
remember.
it's Boston.
It was Boston
somewhere else.
because the one detective, I can't remember his name, took it off of him.
Oh, okay. Mom says the Boston as well. Yeah. Okay, so who is it, Sam?
Detroit.
Detroit. Becca, you got that one right.
No, it's something obscure. Yeah.
I was
Woo!
thinking it's not Boston. I can't think of what it is, but I know it's not the Boston logo.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, it's
the
a D, not a B. Sorry.
the reboot series. He wears it for like I think the first episode, maybe for part of the first episode, and they said something about I don't want to wear a ball hat or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't watch any of the new one. It's just like, what's up with all these reboots? Find something unique, right?
Hold on.
They
One second.
at least did good. They at least
Zach,
did
one
good.
second.
Okay, Rebecca.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta head
the
out too.
MacGyver, the MacGyver one wasn't so good.
You got to dip out too, Brian?
Yeah, I gotta dip out too. But I'll see y'all
Okay.
around.
Good to
Bye
see you
bye. Thanks
again.
for stopping in.
Are you supposed to
Okay.
be on the internet? Yes, I'm not getting the. Oh, well.
All right, we have the song
I thought
one
that-
now.
Okay,
Oh.
music.
Trivia.
I have the door. You take over, Kim.
Let's do this. I think that's what she wants. All right. Which French wrestler was part of the WrestleMania 3 event attended by a huge audience at Detroit's Pontiac Silverdome? A French wrestler. I have
Well, you
no
should've-
idea.
You shouldn't be
Goodness.
asking that now. Our wrestler,
Our resident. Yeah.
wrestler.
Do you know anything about wrestlers, Becca?
What?
All right. Which French wrestler was part of WrestleMania 3 main event, attended by a huge audience at Detroit's Pontiac Silverdome?
Was it Andre the Giant?
Remember this. Oh my God.
I don't think Andre the Giant French. He might have been.
Yeah.
He was.
You are right. That is right, Alfonso. It was Andre the Giant.
Mhm.
Good job.
Good job.
All right.
My brother and I grew up watching wrestling. in that
He
area.
died really young, didn't he die
Yeah,
really
did.
young?
He did. He had an enlarged heart because he was so big, and it
And
just
he-
had to work too hard.
Yeah, he was like continuing to grow, correct?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like
Never
that
stopped.
gentleman in the Guinness book. He never stopped growing. Was he 9 foot or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, he never stopped
really
growing
don't know.
to the day he died, and he died early as well.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
something to do with the pituitary gland.
hmm
Okay.
I think that Andre had that, and the other gentleman had some kind of it was a rare neurological thing. I don't know. I just read up recently about it, and it's just almost like a tumor, but it makes it
Oh.
continuously grow.
Oh wow.
Like the body, it just doesn't. It just continuously grows. I I'm a lost for the word, but I did read something just recently on that subject. Hey, you know what today is?
What's today?
Today is the day I slipped into a coma. And that 10 days from now, I woke up after they tried to pull the plug.
Oh,
And then it was my birthday.
19.
And then it was my birthday.
Oh, wow.
I
Okay, now
remember
you
it.
have to tell us the story about this.
I remember it vaguely, but I'll tell you what, false memories are a very real thing with the coma. I woke up in
Really?
a whole nother world. Yeah, I didn't even have any comprehension of reality versus my false memories.
Wow. So how long ago was this?
It was a year ago.
A year ago.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I guess I had just got here.
Yeah.
We're running from a cult of our own. We're
Mhm.
under the radar, and we a relative gave us a house in a very small, obscure town in New Mexico on the
Mhm.
Mexico border. So we stayed
Mhm.
there for a year, but right after we got here, I fell in the coma. And it was kind of berserk because they put me on like a New Mexico Medicaid or something and Medicare. And anyways, their state insurances. Apparently, the state doesn't like you using their insurance if you have like a respiratory or any kind of a life-threatening, where I had to go into the ICU, and it was too many days and they were just going to pull the plug. But my daughter over here, she got in the way.
Good.
She physically got in the way. So,
Oh my word.
and then
Becca,
then 2 days later, I woke up.
you gotta, yeah. You
It's
gotta
so hard
give
because
people a
I could
chance.
hear everything. I could hear. I was so mad. I was screaming in my head because I was so frustrated that they couldn't hear me because they were
Yeah.
having this meetings, on my behalf without my say so. And I'm screaming in my head, no, I don't agree with that. No, 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 no. But I couldn't say anything. So the good thing
Wow.
my kid was there. She's a good kid. She's
So you
moving out
could
next week.
hear. She's moving
Huh?
out next week? You
She
could
is.
hear.
I'm really happy for her. I know that
That's awesome.
she heard me say that. She's like, "You're talking about me." All
That
right,
would be
so
my daughter.
yeah,
Yes.
I'm very, very happy for her, and I'm very grateful for her.
Absolutely. She
I-
saved your life.
Well, she did, and she not only that, but she put aside her own college, her own marriage, her own life to not
Wow.
stick me in a home. She could have. She was within her rights to do that, but she
Sure.
didn't. And now she's going off to start out her life. She'll be 20 in September.
Yeah. Wow.
I'll be,
Oh,
how old
that's
am I going to be?
exciting.
Let's see, on the 20th, I'll be 22 years off straight drugs.
Oh,
In October, I'll be 20 something when a baptism birthday, And then my birthday, belly button birthday, I think they call it, is on the 31st.
okay.
Let's see, I'm going to be 48. But you know what? 3 years ago, they gave me 30 days to live. Dude, I am totally wrecking your trivia night.
No, not at all.
that's
Do you know
okay.
what? This happens to us a fair bit. We would rather visit than play trivia because we are so bad at trivia. And people are so interesting. So
I was really thinking, I was very much considering going on Mark Lada's show.
yeah,
Really, when they told me I was going to die is when I really learned how to live.
yes,
And the more people that I actually started opening up to people and just
Oh,
saying like pieces of me, like sharing like bits and parts of me that I don't usually share.
yeah.
And they're wow. And they're like, you should write a book. I'm like, I did 25 years ago.
You need a book, an updated version.
Yeah, you know what? I did that.
What?
And uh, after months of like gut wrenching tears and just digging into stuff I had no business digging in, and he was like, you need to just put that down. You need to stop, because I was just, that PTSD was just coming on back. And the very few of us who I used to run with who are still around, most of us are dead, including my husband. That was kind of where it started. And the few that are left, I wanted to interview for the second book. And because, I mean, we really lived, hard. Ooh, she just gave me this stink eye. we lived so hard, train hopping and drug using and everything, and we're paying for it now. Those of us who are still alive, we're paying for it now. I've come to terms with my being terminal. At first I was being a smartass and like, well, aren't we all terminal? But
well, you're not wrong.
Well, yeah, no, we all got a number.
That's
and
right.
They, in that 30 days, I was like, well, and I have to give a disclaimer to this. I do not recommend anybody do this. This is a choice that I made because I knew that I was gone for anyways. So I decided to throw away all my prescriptions.
Oh, wow.
And I had 2 holistic nurses working with me that were off of the insurances and stuff. They're just basically friends of mine. They have an official license and whatever. They could get herbs on discount through them, to be honest. I could, but they would find where the pills were derived from, and we would take that information and go to the source. So I wasn't having to take pills for the side effects for the pills I was taking anymore. And I'm still like, I don't want to show you my counter right in front of me. It's not the brown prescription bottles anymore. It's a lot of herbs and supplements and elixirs and stuff. And I was just going to use that as an experiment. Like, okay, so I'm dead anyway. I got right with God, got my affairs in order, made my will. I even signed my own death certificate.
Wow.
that was a bit surreal, but I did it. So it's on record.
Sure. Yes.
I died. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. That happens.
You got off of all your prescriptions. You got right with God. Yeah.
And then I was only meaning to be a study for future generations. But then it ended up working. And I'm still here 3 years later.
Oh, wow. So did you ever publish that first book?
I did. And you know what's funny is I forgot about it. And then hold on one second.
Sure. Hey, Mary.
Hi.
Good to see you, Mary.
Oh,
Hey,
you
Mary,
know what?
how are
I
you?
am so sorry. I have to go deal with something. Apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I have to go.
Okay. Good to see you. I'm glad you came on.
Yeah, I'll come back again. And I'm really sorry. I have to go.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Hey, Mary.
Hi, I took you outside today.
I see that.
In my
I keep wanting to go. Oh, I love your rocking chair. Look at that. Woo!
present.
You're hard to hear. You don't have your mic isn't very close. You're difficult to hear.
It's my anniversary present. Is that better?
Yeah, that's a little better. Great.
I'm using my phone, propping it up like you can't believe.
Okay. Yeah, I keep wanting to do mine outside as well. But my internet is really not great. I don't know how good it would be on my phone. So Alfonso's been giving us the soundtrack to our day today. It's been wonderful to hear. Love it.
Awesome.
I would say using your phone for your live outside is gonna get expensive because you use a lot of mobile data.
I get free mobile.
Unlimited?
Yep.
I don't have the unlimited.
Yeah, I have unlimited data, except it just slows down after a period of time.
Right. Yeah. But in my
Yeah.
case, we get charged like $100 if we go over 2 gigs.
Woo!
Wow.
Yeah, it used to be like that here, actually. The government passed a consumer's bill of rights
Right.
because people were getting phone bills of up to $1,800.
Yes.
And it was just because they didn't realize that they had gone over their data limit. Nobody was warning them or anything. And they just kept pushing up and pushing up and pushing up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get a micro that I can put to my thing, but that'll happen. But I brought my
Well-
crochet. I'm gonna step outside and
So this type of mic that I use, Mary, is the one that I use on my lapel here.
It's a lavalier mic, right?
There we go. And then it has a little thing that plugs into your computer or into your phone. And so your mic will be just as good on your phone as it is on your computer. So
that's what but I just thought
Pardon?
I'm gonna get outside and get away, come out and enjoy. And I've got a pile of crochet work that needs to get done and some other stuff. And I thought, step outside.
awesome. Oh, that's great. You look so happy today.
I
You
am.
do. You look
That's
good.
awesome.
Last
I
week,
love seeing you happy.
my aunt is getting her results of her pet center, so see what those are.
Okay. All right. All right.
Your environment.
Yes. Yep. Crystal's in the middle of making a blanket for my husband.
As well as other projects.
As well as other projects. That's right.
Well, we have digit temperatures here where I'm at now.
Wait.
I finished this.
Oh, look at that. It's beautiful.
Going to Reese.
Oh, she's going to love it. It will look so good on her.
Got that. Got a blanket. Got other stuff.
Okay. Yes. So,
I have-
Sounds
yeah.
back.
What is that, Mary?
I said I've got a TV tray with a with a like one of those round suits with a Chromebook because I couldn't get my gimbal to work. I have a wet peed on dog sitting beside me.
Oh, no. Ew.
Big dog was peeing. Little dog walks under him. He does it all the time.
Ew! That's when you take the dog for a bath. Hi, Misha. Nice to see you. And it's okay if you're not up to talking, but yes, popping in to say hi is perfect. Feel free to stick around. Yep, even if it's just in the chat. That's right, Crystal.
I tried. Have everybody seen the viral recipe for how to use some eggs to make bread?
Oh,
I did.
sorry, I couldn't hear you. Oh, Alfonso, that one's a little loud.
Oh, it is the organ?
Yeah,
I took a cup of
although I
and
love
two-
that song though.
Jesus wants me as a sunbeam.
That's right.
a cup of cottage cheese
Yeah.
and 2
Okay.
eggs, and you
Yeah.
put that on a parchment paper, and I sprayed the parchment paper.
Yeah.
And then you put for like 30, 40 minutes, let it cook. And I just put the cottage cheese, blended it all up.
Oh, wow.
I have a high protein, no carb bread.
Okay, so the ingredients are 1 cup cottage cheese, 2 eggs, and what?
And just blend it in a blender. Or
And just blend it.
and put it on
Huh.
spray the parchment.
There's a lot of people doing that now. and it makes like
Kim, she's
How high
showing
do you cook it? Oh, that is so cool.
but
How
you can
high
make
do you cook it?
for about 30 to 40.
At 350?
So you can put like bread. Delicious. I will be doing that. But then you have a bread and you don't have to worry about carbs.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I will have to try that one. Okay. That would make excellent grilled cheese. I love grilled cheese sandwiches.
Or
It would-
cheese
Yes.
wraps of any kind.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
I didn't
Misha,
think-
you missed seeing Becca Jean. She was here for a little while. Oh, it was great to see her.
This is how hot it is here. This was a container of Pop Rocks yesterday. Today it is a glued together container.
Oh my word.
And
Well, it's
that's
not
in
only
the
hot,
air
but it's
conditioned
humid.
room.
It's
That's in
humid
the air
as well.
conditioned room.
Oh, yuckers. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so Misha, it is 350 for 30 to 40 minutes, a cup of cottage cheese, and 2 eggs. That's what's blended.
Blend it or put it in the processor and pour it over. I put it on part right on it.
Yep. Your voice is cutting out, Mary. I'm sorry.
When I took it out of the oven,
Yeah.
down, I put it on a parchment, like a cooling rack. Off the parchment sheet, once it cooled down a little bit, put it on like a parchment sheet just to dry it out.
Okay.
It's
Looks
first-
wonderful.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Pleasant.
Always good to be pleasantly surprised, isn't it?
Let's see.
Hey, did those files? You said the files work, right, Mary?
Yes, they do. I'm just trying to upload them. That's the only thing I'm trying to do.
Mm.
Because I know when I export my stuff, I export the highest resolution possible.
I'm trying to get them uploaded. The only thing I'm trying to do.
At least it's not as hot today as it was yesterday. Or there's
Oh.
no way I would be able to be working on this.
Yep.
Considering I'm less than probably about 1, 2, 3, getting close to 60 rows left,
Wow.
give or take.
There's a-
Cool.
Water fountain.
Look at that fountain. Oh, that's so pretty.
Pretty.
Is this in a park by your house, Mary?
Yep.
That's so beautiful. Oh, it's like right by your house because there's your porch.
No, my porch is not anywhere near there.
Oh, so what are you under?
That's not far.
Oh, you're in a gazebo.
I'm gonna get
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, yeah, but gazebos, I could do some banjo picking, guitar picking, all that too.
Do you do I'll Fly Away?
Yep.
One glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away. When this life is over, I'll fly away. To that I'll fly away. goes my Philip. I love that song. So happy. This is the song that we played at the end of my stepdad's funeral as the family was leaving the church service. And they were singing, and as we were going, and we were walking down the aisle, and everybody was kind of singing it like a purge. And I'm like, I'm happy, and it kind of got me going. You know what? It's not a sad funeral. It was not a funeral of people. It was a funeral of over death. And, you know, he had Alzheimer's for quite a number of years. But during the last several weeks, the hospital stopped all of his medication, and his mind came back to us. So we had weeks of having him back, lucid, quiet as all get out. Like, he was very quiet. He hadn't used his voice in a while. But it was a beautiful, beautiful time where we could all say goodbye. We could all say, I love you. We could all say, we are here as a family. It was just beautiful. And then to have that song play at the end of his funeral, you know, I'll fly away in the morning. He died at about 9 a.m. or something like that. And yeah, it was, oh, I will forever love that song, if even for that reason. So, yes.
Wow, I didn't know they played that at the funeral.
Well, they don't normally. It's not normally known as a funeral song, but I want that song. I want several other songs, but they're all happy, victorious, like
Right.
Victory in Jesus, I'll Fly Away. What are some other good old-fashioned victorious?
Let me tell you, growing up going to church, you know
Mhm.
what happened is, you know, in the Spanish service, they take a lot of the Western folk songs, the country Western, and they get
Mhm.
adopted. They change the lyrics to make it into gospel. You know,
Yep,
they they take a lot of the old Western songs and they change the words around to make
yep,
into church music.
absolutely. And that was
For
very prominent in the old, like the medieval times, when people would know the bar songs, like
yeah,
the pub songs,
yeah,
and the church wanted them to start singing Jesus songs, so they would take the pub music and
yeah,
turn it to Jesus lyrics.
yeah. Like for instance, I know in Spanish, you know that song "Red River Valley." They
Yes.
took that song and turned it into "Dame la mano," which means "Give me your hand."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it
That's
goes like
very
this.
cool.
No me importa la iglesia que sea, si detrás del Calvario está, si este corazón es como el mío, dame la mano, mi hermano será. Dame la mano, dame la mano, dame la mano, mi hermano será. Dame la mano, dame la mano, dame la mano, mi hermano será. No me importa la raza que sea, si el traje el fino será. Si tu corazón es como el mío, dame la mano, mi hermano será. See, that's what I mean. Like the Spanish music, they take a lot of Western folk songs and they change them around.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
You're
Like
bringing
no,
back a you're bringing back a lot of memories for me
yeah,
with playing the organ.
yeah, yeah. And then another instance, you know the song "The Sound of Silence" by Simon Garfunkel.
Yes.
There's a Spanish version of it called that played in that's often sung in church called "Padre nuestro tu que estás," like "Our Father who art in heaven."
Okay.
Yeah, and, like I'm gonna give you the example.
Stop it.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Don't lay down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they go like Padre nuestro tú que estás. They go like Padre nuestro tú que estás, que nos ama de verdad. No nos deje caer en tentación y perdona nuestros amor. No permite que caigamos en tentación, oh Señor, ten piedad de nosotros. You understand?
Absolutely.
How the Mexican church are taking like the American Western folk songs, all the
Yeah.
folk songs, and changing the lyrics around.
Yep. Hi, Sandy Wendy. Nice to see you here.
Oh, there's our trivia
Hi,
master.
Sandy.
Yes, Sandy's our trivia master. So let's get back to some trivia and see how she kicks our butt. Oh, she's going to lurk today because she's doing some laundry. That's okay. You can still kick our butt in your mind. That's okay. We're doing 1980s.
Even doing
general.
laundry, she'll probably still kick our butts. Let's be
I
serious.
know, right?
All right, let me see. Where were we?
Like I said,
Okay, we did the hat one. Okay, this one is, which is not part of the things mentioned in What I Like About You by the Romantics.
Right.
Hold on
Okay.
tight.
Yep.
Okay, these are your options. Hold on tight, Drive Me Home, or Keep Me Warm at Night.
Drive me
Drive me
home.
home.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
it's
it's Drive
Drive-
Me Home.
Yep.
I have
It
no
doesn't
idea.
even work. Do you know the song?
No, I don't. I don't think I recognize the song.
Literally, those lines are the only part of the song I actually know very well.
What I like about you is that you hold me tight. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Drive Me
So are we-
Home. This song was released in 1980.
Ooh. Okay.
That makes me feel old.
Yeah.
All right. What Beetlejuice actress was named after a town in Minnesota?
Winona.
I would think so.
Is that right?
Yeah, she was born near Winona in 1971.
Oh, there you go. She's
There
a
you
year
go.
older than me. I didn't know that.
I guess so.
Okay.
What was the name of the villainous group that was matched up against the heroes of G.I. Joe?
Oh, I have no idea. No
White
clue.
Snake, Tiger, something. Cobra? Cobra. Was it Cobra?
yes, the Cobra.
There you go.
I remember having some of the G.I. Joe toys growing up.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. What's next? Welcome back, Mary.
People beside me talking, and I thought I'd respect, not opinion to be on.
Very fair.
In Caddyshack, what animal is the nemesis of golf course greenskeeper Carl Speckler?
The gopher.
And wasn't Tommy in that?
Yes, Tommy was in that movie. Did you ever find him?
No, but I'm just remembering that you mentioned Caddy.
Yeah, I actually looked him up on IMDb.
When I said the
And
original,
So, speaking of golf courses, yesterday when Kirk was at work, Mama Deer just came walking into the shop and looked around and realized there was no food and turned around and walked out.
oh my word. Wow.
It's like she's getting closer every day, but I wasn't expecting that.
No doubt. Misha's dad's favorite movie. He built golf courses. That is very cool.
Right, so yes, it was the gopher. Our next question. What action series began after its creator and composer sang Ballad of the Unknown Stuntman to ABC executives?
Fall Guy?
I don't know.
That's
that
a
our
total
guess? And that'll be 232 points to Kim.
And Misha.
And Misha, there we go. Yeah.
I'm not watching the online, guys, so I apologize to the online folk.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Next question. What iconic Australian sandwich spread is mentioned in Men at Work's Down Under?
Vegemite.
Vegemite.
Yep. He made me a Vegemite sandwich.
Yep.
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 Misha's loving the question. Can you say that we are all in our late 40s, early 50s kind of thing going on here?
Yeah,
Wait, actually, I'm the oldest here.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm older than all of you. I'm 40.
You're 40.
I don't want to say no, unless
You're actually the youngest, to tell you the truth.
No, I thought you all of you were in your 20s, 30s.
That's because you're blind.
No, I think I'm the baby here at 46.
Yeah. You were born in 77, is that right?
78.
78, yeah. Misha was born in 75. I don't know about Sandy. I was born in 72. So
Misha and I have the same.
You have the same birthday? Or just the same year?
I think Crystal just froze.
No.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. All right. Next question, Samara.
My birthday was yesterday.
And
yes, it was. Did you get my message to say happy birthday?
And apparently I am now officially being called old lady by the other person in the house.
He has no room to
I
talk.
kindly told him, thank you, old man.
Well, Samara,
That's right.
you're still very out of high school?
Yes.
What did you turn yesterday, Sam?
I turned 48 yesterday.
I thought you were a teenager.
Yeah, no. 30-year high school reunion should be coming up this year.
Yeah.
All right.
So Mary is 9 days or so younger than Misha.
I appreciate it, though. All right. What author and illustrator published his popular children's collections of whimsical poems, A Light in the Attic, in 1981? So the collection is called A Light in the Attic.
A Light in the Attic. Robert Munch?
That does kind of sound like a title of his, doesn't it?
It does. C.S. Lewis? I don't think C.S. Lewis was around at that point. A Light in the Attic would make sense to do with his Chronicles of Narnia. But that was all based right around World War II. So the 80s might have been a little late for him.
It is
Okay,
not. C.S. Lewis.
It's not C.S. Lewis?
No,
Okay, who is it?
it is Shel Silverstein. Stein?
Well, Steen. Shel Silverstein.
Stein?
Yeah, Steen.
Yeah.
Hmm.
fair enough.
Okay.
Which of the following is not a character race in Dungeons and Dragons? Dragonborn. I might be able to answer this. Dragonborn, dwarf, or dark faun? Dark faun? F-A-U-N? Dark faun? Well, I think
Yeah,
by
that's
how I
faun.
can't read it, it probably gave that answer away, right? It's the last one I'm going with.
It's Dark Fawn.
Since I play D&D and I can't pronounce that one, yeah. This box is really annoying. All right. The cards are very mixed up in it. Like, they're all facing different directions.
Oh, well, that's no fun.
Yeah, so I'm trying to fix them as I go along, but it's like confusing my brain to do that for some reason. Okay. What 1985 movie tells the true story of Rocky Dennis, a boy with a sclerotic bone disorder, and his mother, Rusty?
Played by Cher. It's The Elephant Man. Oh, such a sad movie.
Is that the black and white version, or is that the one after that?
The Elephant Man?
Yeah.
It's not a black and white version.
Okay, we watched the black and
Mask.
white version of that.
You're right. Sorry. No, Misha's right. It's Mask. That's what it is.
Okay, I'm like, we watched the black and white version of Elephant Man. It was sad.
Yeah. Okay. No, Mask. Okay. Check and make sure she's right.
Yep.
As soon as you said that, Misha, I knew you were right. And that's a very interesting pattern you put up in your text box. He and Rocky had the same condition. There we go. Yep. That's why it looked familiar. Welcome
All right.
back, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
I don't know what happened. I had to move. Got too hot.
Yep.
Oh. Really? I thought I heard keys outside.
Is it really hot over there or no?
Mary, is it really hot at your place?
Well, when I checked it, it was like 83, 85 degrees, but the wind's not moving. I bought
That's the worst.
fans for Father's Day. I thought I should have brought that little thing out here. Goes around your.
And actually, Mary, it looks like you and I are at about the same temperature. It's 28 degrees Celsius. So, yeah, that's about right for here.
Because over here we're like 102.
Ooh. That's hot.
Dude, that is not okay.
No, it's
102.
Do you at least live in a basement? Basements are cooler.
Yes.
Or have air conditioning.
Yep.
Or have. Yep.
I'm finding it really hard that we have this giant 55-inch screen in the living room. and we had to entertain the teenager all week with no TV. Can't plug in your
Oh.
smart devices.
Oh man.
But you know what? She was awesome.
Welcome back to the 80s.
Yeah, no, she was awesome. Like she'd charge her tablet at night in her room, and so she'd use it for a little bit here and there. But we did crafts.
And
She loves
Okay.
to do crafts because she doesn't get to do
Yes.
any of that with her mom.
Exactly. Mary, that is such a beautiful shawl. I love it.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't it? She's giving it to Reese.
That's
it
pretty.
took a little longer because I had to do like dual, but it's got a sparkle to it. I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but
No. But when you showed us the yarn when you first started, I could see the sparkle there.
I can imagine the sparkle.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Misha's right. It is gorgeous.
got
Yeah.
a little. So
Okay.
All right, here we go. The next question is, which sci-fi series introduced us to okay, we should all be able to get this, a Klingon named Worf and an android named Data?
That would be Star Trek: The Next
Star Trek.
Generation.
Star Trek.
The Next Generation. Yep.
I don't even know if they are that specific, but yep. Woohoo!
Well, yeah, because Star Trek, the original, is just Star Trek, right?
Yeah,
True.
but is that
Well-
like another series like similar to Star Wars, right? Star Trek and Star Wars.
That's right. Yeah, they're competing
Yeah.
series.
In what song did Michael Sembello? Sorry, guys, it's dark in here, though it looks like it's really bright. It's not.
It's
Mm.
just the way the camera is, right? The camera really
Mhm.
wide.
Yeah, like it makes it look like it's really bright in here, but it's quite dim. So trying to
Mm.
read typing that's like this big.
Man, the smallest
Okay,
print.
I'm literally trying to use my screen to like light the card. In what song did Michael Sembello describe a woman who was dancing like she's never danced before? End of quote. I can think
Maniac.
of that line.
It's Maniac.
She's a maniac, and she's dancing like she's never danced before. First,
Oh, that's the one.
I like these cards. Conrad made a very good $2 purchase.
All right. Thank you,
He
Conrad.
literally was like, "You guys are doing trivia, right?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "And I know you're struggling with the questions because of the error." I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "How would you like some 80s trivia?" I'm like, "Yes."
Ooh, what's this, Alfonso? Life's Evening Sun Hymnal, big print edition. Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Very cool. Oh, we can't hear you, Alfonso.
Check. Can you hear me?
There, yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Well, what I do, I try to take like the original hymnals, scan them, and get the text out of them, and then make them large print format, big print to where I can see it. Even though I don't use them much because I play by ear, but I just have it like if whoever plays along with me, they could sing along or whatever. Or
Alfonso, you are super quiet.
oh, okay. Let me see what's going on with my sound. Check.
There we go. We can hear that.
Check, test it.
There we go. Now we can
that's
hear you
better.
really well.
Yeah. Now, can you hear me now? Because I don't know what happened with my mic. Basically, what I do, I take the old hymnals and that people give me over the years, and I just take the whatever song I want to get out of it and scan it, try to get the text out of it, and make it in large print, big print, to the
Nice.
point where I should be able to see it, or if whoever wants to play along with me, they have it. They can play along, follow along with the chorus. Like
That's nice. That is
Cool.
a
That is
wonderful
great
idea.
idea.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. See how it's just the chords and the
Yep.
lyrics. It's not the actual note to note music sheet. Yeah, but like, so I try to fit it. Each song try to fit 1 to 2 page.
Mm-hmm.
I think most of these are Spanish. Here's an example of what my music sheet looked like for the guitar players.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Sam, what's our next question?
Now the biggest
What
font,
Sorry.
the font I can read comfortably.
Nice.
Yes.
What military service used the recruiting slogan "Be all that you can be" starting in 1981? The Army.
I was going to say that was the Army, yep.
Yeah.
Technically, the answer is the U.S. Army, but yeah, whatever. I'm sure that's what we were all thinking.
Yep.
I have red, white,
All right.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay. What type of computer printer typically required the use of perforated paper with holes along both edges? Laser printer, telegraph printer, or dot matrix printer?
Dot matrix printer.
Dot matrix.
You didn't even have to give us the options.
Dot
Yeah, I
matrix
know.
printer.
I actually was reading the first one. I'm like, what? No, that's not the answer.
Dot matrix printer. I remember those all the way through middle school and high school.
Absolutely.
Do you want to actually, really funny, when I got out of business college, one of the offices I worked at, one of the accountants brought out this stack load of dot matrix T4 papers. And he's like, can you, I don't know, use these on the typewriters somehow? I paid a lot for these, and now my dot matrix printer died.
Oh, no.
So I had to sit and use carbon paper between them all to try to and I was finally like, Bob, I could just do this online now in a PDF. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah. He's like, so I don't have to order any more of these for the rest of tax season. I'm like, ever again.
That's right.
That made his day.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I'm like, and then you can just print them on your own computer on your new printer. And he's like literally jumped over the pile of paper on his floor and gave me a hug. It was pretty awesome.
technology. It's come such a long way.
Hasn't it? And it's so quick, too.
Well,
What's
up
scary?
until about 10 or 11 years ago, we still used dot matrix or type printer at the store.
Wow.
Oh, I can be scarier than that. It was only about 2 years ago the hospital quit using dot matrix for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to duck
I
out
think
for a
they
minute.
finally
I will be right.
I think they finally quit using dot matrix during COVID.
Well, I was
Or
watching.
all the admitting forms.
I've been
Oh,
watching.
yep.
I know too when I binge watching because I decided I was going to watch the whole thing, and I looked a little bit into Luke Perry, and he said, "Thank God they didn't have social media when I was doing this." He said, "I don't know where I'd be." He said, "To have a camera stuck in your face all the time," and he said, "Oh, I'm so glad we didn't have social media when I was doing the 90210."
Yes. Yeah, he was a very down to earth person from what I've heard from everybody.
But it was so funny when it was like, just call them on their cell phones, and it was like they didn't. cell phones. They had car phones if they were wealthy enough, but they didn't have cell phones back then. It was so funny
No.
that time realizing how far we've come.
Yeah, I remember the
True.
cell phones were so expensive back then, like 30 years ago.
My uncle, because of his job, had like one of the really early, like, we called it his brick bag. It was like a brick of a cell phone. And it was so funny because at one point when those Samsung clamshell flip phones came out and everybody had that phone, my cousin was telling my uncle that, Dad, it's time to lose the pay phone you wear on your belt and maybe update your phone to something that doesn't pull your pants down.
Yeah,
So
my
that thing
dad.
was huge. It was like the size of a shoebox with the bag it was in.
Yeah.
I believe it. I remember those.
Yeah, they're huge.
And
Well, my
I
dad
remember,
certain
I remember
job
those phones cost thousands of dollars.
car,
Mm-hmm.
like a radio, and it was like they didn't have cell phones; they had a radio in the car.
Yeah.
Or the bag phones.
Well, I could tell you, the police, transportation, buses, they still use radios.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They also use cell phones.
But most of the time for dispatcher, they still use radios.
Yep.
Yeah. I know up here, like, because there's not very good cell service in some areas, they have to use the radios because CB radios are going to work where cells are not.
Right.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. Do you want me to read the next question, guys?
Sure.
Okay, so in what two 1985 movies, one about high school and one about college graduates, did Emilio Estevez, Judd Nelson, and Ali Sheedy appear?
Do you want the name of both of them or just or just one?
It says what two movies?
The Breakfast Club and St. Elmo's Fire.
Oh, yeah. That's the one I was stuck on.
Hmm. Am I right?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked yet.
Okay, fine.
The Breakfast Club and St. Elmo's Fire. You are correct, Kim. That will be 502 points.
Woohoo!
All right. What TV show host named Joan Rivers? What? What TV show host named Joan Rivers his permanent guest host in 1983?
Johnny Carson.
yep.
You are right. She left to host The Late Show starring Joan Rivers in 1986.
Hmm.
Hi.
Oh, okay. I think we'll all get this too. According to the 1983 Madness song, which I would be stumped on that part, what was, quote, in the middle of our street, end of quote? Our house in the middle of the street. Our house.
That's what I was thinking was that.
That's my guess. That's my guess. I don't know.
Okay.
What do you think, Crystal?
I'll go with that, I guess.
Anybody else? Anybody else?
I think the same
Alfonso
thing.
as our
Vermont.
resident musician.
I think the same thing.
You thinking the same thing?
Yep.
I agree. Yep.
All right. Survey says it is indeed our house.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What comet that visits Earth's vicinity about every 75 years last appeared in 1986?
Haley's.
Halley's Comet.
Is that Halley's?
Yep.
Yeah.
Was it really that long ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I guess my grandparents must have taken me for that.
Yeah, the Bill Haley's and the
Haley's?
comics.
It's scheduled to return in 2061.
There you go. I probably won't. Well, I might be around for that. I'd be 90-something years old. Almost 90 years old.
We probably won't remember to go look, though.
I'll probably be like in the 120s. 140.
Yeah. Okay. In what video game do you fly a jet, blast enemies, and destroy fuel deposits?
The Atari.
The options are Defender, River Raid, or Ammunition Run. Where's Rob when you need him?
I'm going to say Ammunition Run.
Defender.
I say Ammunition Run.
I'm gonna say River Road because nobody else is saying it. Or River Run or whatever it is. River Raid. Sorry, River Raid.
Okay.
All right. Oh wow, I saw River Raid. I didn't look honest, guys. It's River Raid.
Oh my.
Yeah.
It's jinxed.
Name 3 of the 5 actors who played the students in detention in The Breakfast Club.
Actors? Ali Sheedy,
Actors.
Molly Ringwald, Judd Nelson, Emilio Estevez, and Michael C. Hall. Nope. Not Michael C. Hall. I'm picturing his face and I can't remember his name.
Okay, well,
Anybody?
Judd Nelson's right. Molly Ringwald's right. Emilio Estevez right. Who else did you say?
Ali Sheedy.
Yeah. That's
And
the other
who's the
one
one
you're stuck on.
I don't remember the name.
Anthony Michael Hall.
There we go.
But I'm
Anthony
taking
Michael
away
Hall.
2 points. So I was going to give you 800 points, but I'm taking away 2 because you were only supposed to name 3. No, I'm just kidding. Because you guessed all of them, we'll give you 5 points extra.
But you got to remember, we just had that question
We did.
reverse 3
Isn't that
questions
funny?
ago.
Yes, exactly.
It is funny. All right. I'm guessing these cards aren't shuffled very well. I don't know.
No doubt.
Which is surprising considering they're all in the box in different directions. All right. What show about a dad with a lot of kids featured the theme song with the lyric, There's a plate of homemade wishes on the kitchen windowsill?
Oh, I know that one.
Full House? A dad with a lot of kids.
I don't
Only thing I can think of
think
that
it's
was.
Full House.
I don't think it's Full House either. Pardon?
A movie or a TV show?
It just says what show.
Probably TV show
Okay.
then. So, Mary,
TV
what
show.
was it you were saying?
Father Knows Best.
That's a little old.
Well, it was the 80s. That's right. I'm forgetting what era we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I know the song too. I can picture it, but I can't picture the show.
I'm gonna look.
Okay, what
I've
is
never
it,
even
Sam?
heard of the show. 8 is enough.
Yes.
Oh yes. Yeah, but it was more than just a dad. It was
No,
two parents.
It started off with them, and then eventually she passed away in the show, and somebody else came in. I knew I
Got it.
that. I'm like, I've watched that show. I love that show.
Yep. Yeah, I used to love that show. Okay.
Hey, wish me luck that I don't blow the breaker here, guys.
It is enough.
So far, we're okay. If I suddenly
Alfonso's
drop the
praying
floor,
for you too.
Yeah. I don't think my computer pulls that much power, but
Okay.
it flashed up a big battery's running low. Plug in now.
I always
Oh
thought
boy.
the cutest on there. The older brother.
Yep.
I knew
Okay.
one guy in college who plugged in his laptop straight to the outlet, like just cut an old piece of extension cord and just then connect the broken end of the charging port and connect those two together and just plugged it straight in without the actual charger or whatever. And he
Oh,
just
my.
fried his laptop.
That
120
would do
volts
it.
straight.
Woo!
I take care of my laptop because it's brand new.
Yeah, but
Yes.
this guy.
And I was very sad. I was very sad the other day because I realized that I had a thing of Sharpie marker on the top of it because Quinn bumped me when I had a Sharpie marker out, like 2 days after I got it. And Kirk's like, "You're sitting there telling me this, and you have a box of alcohol swabs behind you. Did you think of trying that?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "It'll be okay." I'm like, "But it might eat the finish." He's like, "It'll be okay." I'm like, "Okay." Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gone. It's fine.
Yeah. It's not acetone. It'll be fine.
Yeah, and that was my thing. I'm like, "Ugh." As
Yeah.
Christine starts to do her nails yesterday, sitting beside my laptop, I'm like, no. No. That was our project yesterday as we were dying in the bedroom with the fan. We did our nails.
I remember 24 years ago, my parents bought a computer, our first desktop computer in 2000 with Windows 98, and that computer was 2,500. It was a desktop.
Yep. That's
I
right.
believe it.
Yep.
24 years ago, a computer will cost over
Wow.
$2,000.
Wow.
I believe it.
I don't know who sold them.
What Australian rock band, led by Michael Hutchence, topped the charts worldwide with "Need You Tonight"?
In excess.
Anybody else?
I don't know.
Is that our guess? Are we going with Kim? I'm going with Kim because I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Okay, Kim, I'm going to quit giving you points because you're winning. Now you just get smiles and thumbs up.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. Because the points are useless anyway, right?
Exactly.
If only those translated into something useful.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
Like money that paid bills.
I hear ya.
Now that I'm like almost $100 down than I was this morning.
Woo.
Yeah. I'm sitting talking to Kirk in the middle of lunch and I'm like, fraud alert, what? Stopped a payment of what? Yeah, so they stopped a payment of $68, but they didn't stop the 2 previous payments that went through my account. Apparently, I was shopping in Arizona this morning.
Oh, wow.
Wow. You go
And they
see
were
the-
all 3 different companies, the charges.
Oh, wow.
Yikes.
So what did you use your
Ironically-
credit card on?
It's my debit card, and wackily enough, this is the 3rd time on the 12th of a month I've had fraud charges go through my account. Every 2 months. And I have gone through in the 6 months about 8 different bank cards.
Oh my goodness.
and they're never the same place. So I'm like, well, when you're looking into that one, can we figure out why this is happening every 2 months on the day?
Yeah.
Change
Like,
banks.
it's bad when you walk into the bank and the teller's like, "Hi, Samara, is it because your card's not working or fraud things again?"
Yeah. Change
Ouch.
banks.
Oh, let me tell you, when I lived when I went to college in New Mexico around 2016, in my second year, I lost my wallet and I had my debit card, my ID and everything, and I had to cancel everything, my student
Yeah.
ID, try to cancel everything. I went to my bank to cancel my cards, and you know what they told me? It's gonna take 2 weeks to cancel your card, so to freeze your card up, or whatever, because it takes 2 weeks for the system to update. So in the meantime, you might still be responsible for the unauthorized transaction.
No way. Oh,
Ridiculous.
wow.
Well,
2 weeks.
and the last time mine did this, they're like, "So we've locked your account down. We'll mail you a new bank card." I'm like, okay. They're like, to your listed address on here. I'm like, cool, because I'm 3 hours away from that address.
Yeah.
I'm like, could I just go into the bank and get a new card? Yeah, but we'll have to send you a new Visa. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Right.
At least this time it's only my debit cards they're hitting. So
Right.
Yeah, but so
yeah.
in my case,
That sucks.
my card did not cancel till 2 weeks after I reported it, but still I was still
How
responsible.
much shopping did they do in those 2 weeks?
$65 total.
That's it?
Well,
Oh,
Yeah.
you're lucky.
yeah. I mean,
Wow.
I don't know how much $65 to me that would still be devastating, but it could be worse.
That could have been my
Oh,
lunch
yeah.
money. That could be my bus ride.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Paying a bill.
$65 is still a huge amount to me, but also knowing it could be way worse.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Yes.
But that's 2 weeks to cancel it. Thanks,
Yeah.
bank.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. How about we just lock that account so nothing can go through for those 2
after
weeks
that, I
of sorting it out?
I decided to close that account and open another bank.
Yeah.
Would have done the same exact thing.
My problem is my bank choices up here are very limited while I'm here,
Yes.
and I can't bank with. Well, the one I refuse to bank with, because if they have to replace your card, it's $30,
Really?
and their bank fees are ridiculous.
They
Kurt
are.
pays something like $40 a month on bank fees, and he can't even e-transfer for free.
Oh my goodness.
It costs him $2 to e-transfer. I'm like, that is so ridiculous. So yeah. And the other one, yeah, no, can't bank with the other one. So I'm kind of stuck where I am. I just hope they figure out what's like. I find it very weird that exactly every 2 months on the 12th, I have some sort of fraud thing go through.
That is
Like,
weird.
that's just weird, right?
Especially
The
every
guy
other
at the
month.
bank, huh?
Especially every other month. Like if it was every month, then
And it's
maybe,
never
but-
like, and it's never the same companies or like the same anything or same places or yeah, it's weird.
Huh.
The guy laughed at me today though because I said, "Well, I'm just gonna go sit over on the chair over there and log into my app and stuff and make sure that all works this time." Because when they replaced my card a couple weeks ago because the tap wasn't working, I got in the car and got home and tried to log into my banking and it told me I had the wrong bank card information. And I'm like, cool. And I went back to the bank and they're like, well, did you uninstall it and reinstall it? I'm like, no, I've never had to do that before. And then there's no Wi-Fi at the bank, so my phone won't reinstall the app. So then they had to let me use one of their computers to log in.
Oh my
Maybe it
goodness.
was the bank that stole my money.
Yeah.
Are you at least getting the reimbursements back?
Yeah.
That's
Everything
good.
so far. In fact, usually they reimburse it right after I talk to the fraud department, but they didn't this time. So, But it's funny too, because like, okay, there's 3 grocery stores in town, and the co-op just got hit with that IT attack, so they have like nothing on the shelves. Today, the No Frills tills wouldn't scan anything, so you couldn't buy nothing at No Frills.
Oh my. How's the
This
IGA?
is getting bad.
Wow.
So then we have an IGA. I didn't think they still existed, but there's an IGA
Yeah.
in town.
We
Yeah.
have, you see one in Ohio, it's rare. They have them every,
Well, I mean, yeah, like the ones in Saskatoon disappeared like 20 some years ago.
and they
They
were
got
good.
taken over by Sobeys.
Mm-hmm.
And now
The one in-
Sobeys
The smaller communities still sometimes have the IGAs.
The one in the town where you live, Samara, was actually owned and operated by the current manager's parents.
yes.
So
So that's why it would have stayed.
yeah.
Did they change their last name too?
No. They had the original last name. It's the son and their family who did.
Because it doesn't sound professional enough. I think that's
Well,
funny.
actually, it's not that. It's because he got bullied so badly, and his kids
Oh,
were
is
getting
it?
bullied. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah, it
that's
has nothing
fair
to
then.
do with how professional it was.
It sounds like, I don't know. It's a weird name to have picked though.
It was because the song Diamonds was put out by the name has escaped me. Hawk Nelson. And yeah, anyway.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that song
okay.
had just recently come out, and they really liked the meaning of the song and all of that, so they chose that as their last name.
That's cool. I know the 2 of the 3 times I've been in that store, the owner manager guy always walks up and talks to Kirk.
Well, there you go.
Are we continuing with trivia?
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
That was trivia. That was
No, that's
trivia about her
that's
town.
okay.
Yeah, I'm just really glad that didn't all happen yesterday on my birthday because it would have been really sucky.
Yeah, no doubt.
Mhm.
I missed, but happy
It
birthday.
waited for day. Thank you. It was
Hey,
a really
we gotta
awesome
sing-
day.
Hey, we gotta play Happy Birthday.
Okay.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Samara. Happy birthday to you.
Awesome. Mary, you need to tip it a little bit. You can just see the frill. There you go. Yeah. That's the
I've
birthday
seen it
cupcake.
before because she was showing us when she did them. That's awesome.
That's right.
Andy Wandy came up with the name, and I added to
Okay.
it. He's come up with a name, and it's Blessed Connection Cakes.
Perfect.
Oh, I like that.
I like it
That's
too.
beautiful.
Or for people that want to buy one and send it, or have one, or send it to somebody. But Blessed Connection Cakes.
Awesome.
That's cool. That's a
Those are
great
great.
name.
How much?
$21.95.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, are we ready for the next trivia question?
We are.
Take pictures, so it was perfect. Because I was able to raise a cupcake to you, Samara.
Yeah, thank you. See, that made my birthday even better. It was awesome. I actually got to celebrate my birthday this year. Usually my birthday's overridden by my friends because his is 3 days later and it's all about planning his.
Right.
Of course.
All right.
Normally I would use candles, but I can't use candle because for safety reason.
For sure.
You need the little candles that are like electric or run on batteries. So you just
Yeah.
put the switch on and off. All right. What English singer and former Genesis member co-founded WOMAD, WOMAD, and its Festival for World Music and Arts in 1980?
That would be Phil Collins. It's the only person that I know that fits the bill.
No. I forgot this guy was in Genesis, but yeah. Oh.
No? Was it Bob Geldof? Okay. I know nothing then.
Peter Gabriel.
He was too.
Stands for World of Music, Arts, and Dance.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know he was
right.
in Genesis, but yeah, cool. All right.
All right.
Which space shuttle blasted into orbit in 1981 to officially kick off NASA's space shuttle program? Atlantis, Columbia, or Discovery?
Atlantis, Columbia.
No, it was Discovery, I believe. No, Space Shuttle Atlantis is the one that blew up. Yes.
No, Columbia blew up.
Yep,
Oh, okay,
Columbia.
then that's the one. Because the 1981 is the one that blew up.
Columbia launched like a rocket and landed like a plane.
Yep. All right, one more question, and then we are done for the day.
We have to switch cards though, because we don't want the Stranger Things question.
Okay.
My dad was on a Gemini 11 pickup out on the ocean.
Wow.
The Navy.
Wow.
I'm gonna go to the music question because we seem to do the best with the music questions.
All right.
What band had hits with "Come Sail Away" and the otherworldly Mr. Roboto? Was it
Roboto.
Styx? Sorry, Roboto. I
Roboto.
cannot say that word today. Thank you.
It sticks.
Was it Styx, Devo, or the Cars?
Sticks.
Styx. Yeah, I'm going with Styx too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow.
Keepers.
I follow Kim Sticks.
Here's another piece of trivia. Who has been the lead singer of Styx for the last 10, 15 years?
I'm terrible with names.
Larry Gowan
Sure.
from Criminal Mind and Strange Animal, and anyway, yeah. He was one of my favorite singers at the time. Alrighty, folks, thank you for getting together. Thank you for the visit. It's so wonderful. Alfonso, thank you so much for our soundtrack.
You're
Please
welcome.
come back and do that
And I'll
anytime.
close you out, and I'm going to close you guys out.
Woohoo!
I love it. Sadly, can barely hear the music because the AC is too loud over here. I think it's still running, guys.